Glasses used to be straight-up glasses, just fixing your vision without any creepy side quests. But now, they are evolving into these sneaky peeping toms that could turn everyday strolls into a surveillance nightmare. These special shades aren't mere enhancers, the tools for instant ID and doxing as someone walks your way. And now they have personal details about you. Okay, and on that note, let's unpack the what the F advancements, the scammer threats, the tech breakdown, and who approved this mess, while leaning heavy into the emotional gut punch for victims. And the reason why is because the wearer now has access to the individual's personal information. As an end result, they now pose as a puppet master, pulling the individual's strings as if they were a controllable doll. All right, just take a deep breath. And let's go over this so you know exactly what's going on. There's some important details to overlook thoroughly. So there were two Harvard students AnhPhu Nguyen and Caine Ardayfio, who in 2024 basically cracked the code on how smart glasses like I-XRAY bands could become doxing machines. Yeah, not good, and for anyone who understands the term doxing, means the victim's address is revealed. So a face shot can literally tell quite a bit about an individual once a wearer scans them. They can upload their images within software programs like PimEyes, or anything similar, and then pull public data of the person's name, address, job, hobbies in seconds. Now things can get really sus from here. So the collected details is DARPA bread, syncing with WBAN grids to route biodata, turning approaches into instant targets via IR optics. Yeah, this is quite interesting no doubt. But this goes even deeper down the rabbit hole. We're talking going even further than Alice in Wonderland would attempt to go. And the depth I mention harkens back to a viral stunt pulled by both Harvard juniors back in October 2024. They weren't just tinkering, they built a proof of concept system called I-XRAY to expose how terrifyingly easy it is to weaponize off-the-shelf smart glasses for mass surveillance. Using I-XRAY band smart glasses, which have built-in cameras for live streaming to Instagram. They combined facial recognition software PimEyes, a reverse image search engine that scans public web photos, a large language model, like GPT, to scrape and compile data from free people search sites, via fast people search, voter records, social media. The glasses capture a face, stream it, and within seconds, spit out the person's name, home address, phone number, job, hobbies, even relatives info. In their demo video, they approached strangers on campus and in subway stations, casually dropping details like "Hey Betsy, you live at address and work at company." Right, to freak them out and prove the point, they emphasized it's all from public data with no hacking involved. And they won't release the code. However, still, the genie has been let out of the bottle. Anyone with basic coding skills could replicate it. This isn't visual enhancers anymore, it's augmented reality turning into augmented stalking. Yeah, this is mind-blowing when data enthusiasts learn more about these wearable glasses that tie into WBAN wireless body area networks for biosurveillance grids. No, this isn't accidental. It's DARPA's N2 neurotech evolving into civilian tools that route data through bodies and networks, identifying people via biometrics, gait, face, even biofields as they approach. The current glasses don't do biofield stuff. Understand this is a conspiratorial spin, but this ID-on approach is the focus of emerging facial recognition AI. Know this you're going to like, because I'm about to share some mind-blasting details of the early tech origins surrounding smart glasses. Smart glasses didn't pop out of nowhere, they're straight from military espionage tech. Back in World War II, Nazi Germany pioneered advanced optics like IR night vision scopes. After the war, Operation Paperclip scooped up those ex-Nazi engineers. They were funneling their know-how into US programs. Fast forward to 1958, and DARPA, then ARPA, is born, pushing the boundaries of human augmentation. By the 1970s, the funding bionic enhancements, inspiring shows like The $6 Million Man with his mile-away zoom vision. Remember RoboCop's thermal visor punching through walls in that hostage scene? That's predictive programming for DARPA's IVAS helmets. Now deployed in 2026 with real-time IR and AR overlays. And Metal Gear Solid's Octo Camo suits? Some sessions ago, I talked about Metal Gear Solid. In session 15, I mentioned the topic centered on doppelgangers. Although the game also is based on Snake's suit, his tactics suit also harbors tech advancements Snake can use when needed, particularly the suit's Octo Camo. The Octo suit possesses the ability of stealth camouflage. The suit can blend in with colors and texture designs like standing next to a wall, giving the wearer near invisibility. DARPA biomimicry from the 90s, blending with environments while glasses spot hidden threats. These particular smart glasses act in similar fashion that nearly offers full recording stealth. In order to get greater non-detection, you'll need to make sure to conceal the embedded LED light. So there's a link to Money Mine's YouTube channel that shows how to achieve greater stealth. Make sure to find that link in MBM's channel description. Okay, let's continue on. Meta's pushing name tag facial recognition for rollout this year, letting wearers ID folks and grab AI summarized deets right in their AR overlay. No more visual enhancers. This is savvy tech glasses that don't just see, they know. Blending cameras, AI, and cloud scraping for a full profile dump. So imagine you're getting some coffee, and suddenly you feel exposed. That's not in a vague way, but like your life's an open book to any stranger with $300 shades. By the way, Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, the ones we've been geeking out over in our surveillance chats, they hover right around $300 for the entry popular models. But it varies by generation, style, and features. In March 2026, are still priced around $299. That's the classic starter price that launched back in the day, perfect if you're dipping in without breaking the bank. Some deals dip it lower via Amazon had Gen 1 Wayfarer at $247 recently. But that's promo territory. Gen 2, upgraded camera, longer battery, 3K video, etc. Depending on the style, the price then bumps up. So say the Wayfarer Skylar styles start at $379 to $459, depending on the frame. Prescription or custom lenses push it higher. The fancy new Meta Ray-Ban display, within lens screen, neural band wristband for gestures, live captions, etc. This one's the premium beast at $799, was launched late 2025, it's US only for now. International rollout has paused due to insane demand waitlists into late 2026, and it's the one packing the real AR HUD vibes we tie back to RoboCop's IVS. Victims learning about this tech often hit a wall of paranoia and helplessness. Why? Because it's invisible and omnipresent. No more anonymous public spaces. Every glance could catalog your routine, address, or vulnerabilities. Charities are screaming about it. Women and girls feel especially targeted, with fears of stalking spiking. Abusers could track you from afar. It's quite creepy how these glasses can pull home addresses, even work spots without a word. That what the F moment turns into rage and isolation. Am I safe anywhere anymore? Do I avoid crowds now? It's a gut-wrenching loss of autonomy, eroding trust in society. Protests feel risky, doxing threats. Clinics become no-goes. Health privacy breached. Even dates turn suspicious. Is that guy scanning me? Yay, so anyone can see where this all could go. It's basically electronic warfare on steroids, making you out as a targeted individual in a biosurveillance grid. It's a terrifying position to find oneself in, and it's amplified that violated feeling to existential dread. One of the common things women are targeted by are the deep fakes, from which they may be unaware of floating around on the net. Footage, anyone. Victims report feeling like lab rats in a corporate experiment, powerless against invisible eyes. A wearer's perspective, the thrill, the guilt, and rationalization from the wearer's side. It's a mixed bag. Power rush meets ethical quicksand. Picture slipping on those Ray-Bans. Suddenly, you're in God mode. Spotting someone's name or job as they approach. It's like a real-life HUD from Robocop or MGS. It's a real thrill when networking. Oh, you're claiming to be the CEO at LinkedIn, eh? Warning. Security stranger alert. But deep down, many know they're crossing lines. Violating privacy without consent. Turning public interactions into data grabs. Guilt creeps in. Am I a creep? This feels wrong already. No, some rationalize the use of this technology. No doubt they're thinking, it's just public data anyway. What could it actually hurt? Well, it attacks those who are vulnerable. And they wish to avoid being seen as a spectacle. Let's run back through some of the capabilities of these glasses, so let's jump into that. So what else powers the abilities of these smart glasses? Well, let's start with Meta's Ray-Ban models like 12MP cameras, mics, and AI integration. They capture faces, run reverse image searches via tools like PimEyes, and scrape public data for instant doxing of names, addresses, job locations, and hobbies. They modded glasses to ID strangers in seconds, proving anyone's a target. So exactly what lengths would someone go through to target, say, their arch-rival? Well, you know, they could be used to, say, cause political distractions to maybe dodge backlash. Google's Android XR glasses with Warby Parker are next, promising AR overlays by year-end. This links to DARPA's AnhPhu neurotech, optogenetics via IR LEDs, packing biofields. Edgy, but with 5G/6G meshes, it's not impossible. Okay, so what's the real deal here, folks? Because this screams purposeful surveillance agenda type vibes. So will it get to a point where Mark Zuckerberg suggests Congress to push some type of mandate for this eyewear tech? And if that's the case, will a ton of smartphones get replaced by 2030? I've brought up that magic year, particularly 2032, when surveillance gets really tight, and sticks it to everybody. No, there are others who fully embrace smart glasses in 2026. I mean, there are Dutch journalists who were already DIY doxing with these intrusive glasses. Even so, there are privacy advocates who are fighting tooth and nail against Ray-Ban tech glasses to protect the most sacred aspect, which all of you know, of course, is privacy rights. Gotta say, it's just nothing anyone does on this planet will ever be private again. So say hello to a 24/7 life under surveillance. And the ironic part is that basic eyewear will become the biggest peeping Tom as we head toward the next decade. So if you liked what you heard today about how smart vision glasses can spy on you like the CIA, then smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe to Mind Blast Mechanics, where we dive deep into the observations that matter. Also throw in a comment out and it will 100% get answered. Don't miss our next video, so make sure to tap that bell. Thanks for watching.